Hi, my name is Ayash and welcome to my YouTube channel Yash Mari. In this channel, we'll be diving deep into good phenomenal investment opportunities that arise every once in a while all across Dubai. And today we are going to talk about Damac Islands. What kind of an investment potential, what kind of a potential this project carries, and whether it's a suitable investment for you or not. By the end of this video, you'll be able to understand how you can expect 100% of an appreciation within a period of 5 to 7 years, 8+% of a rental ROI, and so many other information about the project. Everything will make sense by the end of the video because we are going to talk we are going to take a logical approach. We'll explain how similar communities have performed, what kind of developments have come up in these areas over the past 5 to 7 years, and how similar communities have gained appreciation, what kind of developments that are coming up over the next 5 to 10 years, and how Damac Lagoon is going to be a unique limited exclusive project and how it's going to perform. We'll be understanding all of this in detail throughout this video. I'll be walking you through a logical step-by-step process, and I'll explain everything, numbers and everything throughout the video. Before we get into the video, let me give you a feel of how a day in Damac Islands is going to look like. Imagine waking up to the crystal clear lagoons every single morning, starting your day by a paddle through a jungle river, or relaxing by the waterfall lagoons. Think of afternoons spent at the aqua park, swinging over the water, or enjoying a lagoon tour in a hammock. Whether it's mini golf on a private island, or just soaking on the rivers, Damac Islands offers the perfect lifestyle that feels like a vacation every single day. Now let's get into the details. Okay, so this is going to be the order of the video. Just I'll give you an overview of what we are going to discuss. First of all, the overview of the project itself, and then we'll talk about the floor plans, and then we'll talk about the comparison off plan versus off plan versus ready, and then we'll talk about the returns, rental ROI, what you can expect. Talk about the surrounding developments and capital appreciation. Of course, we have to talk about the surrounding developments to really understand the capital appreciation, so that's hence that order. And then after that, we will be talking about whom this project is suitable for. Suitable for what kind of investments this project is suitable for, because every investment by a reputed developer in Dubai is a good investment, but not everything is a good investment for every investor, right? Depending on the investment demographic, type of investment, or depending on the need of the investor, the type of investment would vary. So okay, these are the things that we are going to discuss. So let's get into the overview. First of all, let's start from the location in the Google map. So this is Damac Island is located in this area. This is the location of Damac Islands. This is the plot. And for us to understand what's around, there is Town Square by Nashama. These Arabian ranches moved on by Dubai Properties. This is Damac Hills by Damac Properties. So this land parcel is basically Dubai land. This whole land parcel is Dubai land, which is home to many prime, premium and affordable villa and townhouse communities by reputed developers. There's Villanova, the villa by Dubai Properties, MR, Aldar, and so many other developers are coming up with, like big and small developers as well. So this is a very prime land parcel. We'll be talking about this in detail in future during the future development section, and all. We'll talk about what kind of developments that are coming up, what have been coming up over the past 5 to 7 years, so you'll understand. Right, so this is connected through Sukim Street. This is Emirates Road, this is Hamdan bin Nahyan Street, this is Mohammed bin Zayed Road. So through Sukim Street, with the current connectivity from Sukim Street, you can get towards Dubai Marina and all. This is downtown Business Bay. So yeah, this is the location brief in the map. Now let's go through the overview of the project itself. This is how the community is going to look like. There are going to be, like, I mean, this is this is E611 Emirates Road. There is going to be 5 entry points. There is going to be a road that will be constructed in line with the community next to this, so that all this it will be connected from all sides. This entry is from Umsukim Street. This entry is going to connect to E611, and there's a new development that's coming around, new road development, which was the budgets were recently approved, which will directly connect this part towards the downtown business bay side. So you don't have to, I mean, there's going to be very easy, convenient connectivity for the community. We'll discuss in the future section as well, right? Now, talking about the island is the project is inspired by 6 main tropical islands across the globe, namely Maldives, Bora Bora, Seychelles, Hawaii, Bali, and Fiji, right? So it's predominantly a waterfront living community, as I explained during the introduction as well. There's going to be a lot of waterfront amenities. Let me just walk you through the amenities first. These are some of the main amenities. Of course, there are many other amenities as well. You get a central hub fountain. Probably, I mean, you can just relax, chill. There'll be a lot of like outdoor restaurants and all that. It's going to be a different feel basically, and it's going to be a whole lifestyle around this basically. So central hub fountain, jungle swing, jungle river, an aquadome, aqua park. There's going to be a private mini golf island, paddling, lagoon tours, and so many other amenities. These are some of the amenities, some of the main amenities. There's going to be a lot more like water spas, water water libraries, and there's going to be a lot of other amenities as well, right? So that's about the overview of the project, and I must mention you can expect a total of about 5,000 units in this project, and also not many, just to understand the exclusivity of the project, not many waterfront, lagoon front projects, gated communities, not many are available in Dubai, right? It's just a handful of such projects. You get Aziz is coming up with their own Azizi Venice project in Dubai South. There are some communities in towards like Medan area. There are a few communities by Shoba, again Azizi, and a few other developers. MR is having MR Oasis, which we'll be discussing in a moment. That's a very premium project. Prices also in the high end. So there are a very handful of communities projects like this. So this is one such project. So it's basically exclusive, right? There is one more thing I forgot to mention about the unit types that you can expect. So 4 and 5 bedroom townhouses. If you in this plexus, the middle units are going to be 4 bedroom, the corner units are going to be 5 bedroom, and then 4, 5, and 6 bedroom villas. So these single rows are all going to be villas. These lagoon facing ones are going to be villas, different types of villas. But today we will be primarily talking about the townhouses, because we are talking about 2 to 3 million range investment, 2 to 3.54 million range investment options. That's what we are talking about. So today we'll be talking about the townhouses only, right? All right, so let's move to the next section. What is it about? What is our next section? Right, now let's get into the floor plans. We are done with the overview. Let's get into the floor plans. Let me briefly walk you through the 4 bedroom and 5 bedroom floor plans, and then let's dive deeper in detail. So this is, you get 2 carports. This is the entrance. As you enter towards the left, you get a bedroom. You get a common bathroom here. Towards the right, you get a laundry plus storage and the semi-open kitchen, and the living plus dining area, and the backyard, the garden, right? So this is the first floor. When you go to the second floor, you have 2 bedrooms that share 1 bathroom, and you have the master bedroom with a walk-in closet and the master bathroom, and there's a small balcony to the master bedroom, and one of these bedroom, there's terrace access to one of these 2 bedrooms. From the other bedroom you can see the terrace, but from one bedroom you have access to the terrace. So this is pretty much the layout for the 4 bedroom townhouse. Right, let's go to the 5 bedroom, and by the way, the sizes are 2208 square foot. That's the size, the built up area for 4 bedroom townhouses. And let's go to the 5-bedroom townhouse. Where is it? Okay, so 5-bedroom townhouse, again 2 carports. You get the main entrance. Towards the right you get a bedroom along with attached washroom. Here you get an attached washroom for a bedroom, unlike the 4-bedroom in the ground floor. You have a powder room, again laundry plus storage, semi-open kitchen, living and dining area, and then you get the backyard garden. Okay, when you go to the first floor, again 2 bedrooms will share 1 bathroom, just like the 4 bedrooms. And the master bedroom, here there is a large walk-in closet. As you enter, you have a huge walk-in closet, and then the master bedroom, master bathroom is also pretty larger than the 4 bedroom, right? And what's special is you have a second floor which has an extra bedroom with an attached washroom, and the maid's room is also on the second floor with a maid's bathroom. So we'll be analyzing these floor plans in detail in a moment. I'm just walking you through briefly, right? And this extra bedroom has another terrace access from here, right? So that's a brief overview of the floor plans. Now let's talk in detail. Let's compare the numbers. Now for comparison purposes, I'm just jumping the gun here. I'll just walk you through what I'm going to do. For comparison purposes, I have taken 3 products. Comparison purposes. Damac Islands 4-bedroom, I've taken Greenville by MR 3-bedroom plus maid, and again Lathilia 3-bedroom plus maid, right? It's not a 100%, like it's not 100% ideal for 4-bedroom versus 4-bedroom, but still I think this is the closest comparison that we should be. We cannot compare a Lathilia 4-bedroom with a Damac Islands 4-bedroom. It's not fair, right? In terms of price point, in terms of sizes, right? Because I'll explaining this point also in a moment. Damac's layouts are a bit compact. Okay, I'll explain it in a moment. So considering these factors, I think it's a fair comparison for us to compare Damac's 4-bedroom versus Greenville or Lathilia's 3 bedrooms. Because 3-bedroom plus maid, here 4-bedroom without a maid. Of course, a maid room cannot be compared with a full bedroom, but this is the closest comparison that I think is a fair comparison, right? Right. Having that being said, we'll come back to this point. Having that being said, let's just go to the right. Let's start comparing the sizes of like the living area, the bedrooms versus Damac versus the other 2 floor plans which I just said. So if you look at the living area, it's a total size of 24.6 square meter. Just focus on the first floor at the beginning. First of all, let's focus on the first floor, and then let's go to the second floor. 24.6 square meters living area, versus if you go to Lathilia by Villanova, it's 32.16 square meters total. I mean living plus dining. Okay, living plus dining. Lathilia is slightly wider and slightly bigger than Damac. When you go to Greenville, however, it's even bigger than Damac. So it's 42 square foot. If you look at the 3-bedroom in Greenville by MR, this is the same size for MR Valley townhouses also. So I just took one of those projects to comparison purposes. 42 square foot. Kitchen sizes are more or less same, but the living plus dining places in MR is very, very big. In that sense, I must say, from a purely floor plans comparison perspective, MR has done a phenomenal job overall. I must say that, right? So yeah, that's one of the main things. I mean, living and dining area, for some people they prefer larger living and dining area. People from mostly people coming from my country, where I am, Sri Lanka, India, we prefer larger sizes. But when you go to western countries, people from Europe and all, they not necessarily would prefer larger ones for various reasons. We'll discuss in detail in a moment about that also. I mean, I'm telling you a lot of things that we'll discuss in detail. Don't worry, I'll be talking about everything. I have crafted my pitch, and I will not be missing out any point. Okay, right. So okay, if you go to the first bedroom, if you go to the first floor, however, let's just compare the first floor as well. I mean, yeah, I forgot to mention one more thing. In Lathilia and Villanova, as I said, it's 3-bed plus maid. So there is no bedroom in the ground floor, but there's a maid room with attached washroom in both Lathilia and Greenville. Whereas in Damac, there's just 1 bedroom without an attached washroom. It's a common washroom, right? Okay. Now let's go to the first floor. If you go to the first floor of Damac, let's So there are 2 bedrooms that share one common bathroom. If you go to Latilia, of course, I mean, I'm talking about Latilia, but Latilia is already sold out. It was sold out on the launch day itself on the 23rd of November. But for comparison purposes, I'm taking it. Okay, right. Okay, what are we? Right. So 3 bedroom. Yes, 3 bedroom. When you go to the first floor of Latilia, this is 1 bedroom. This is another bedroom, and this is a bathroom. In terms of the bathroom placement, Latilia has done a better job, of course, than Damac, I must say. Because this in Damac there's one bathroom is closer to one of the bedrooms, and the other bedroom is a little far away from the other bedroom, right? But in Latilia it's centrally located. Even in Greenville, I remember it was centrally located. Yes, even in Greenville it is centrally located. The bathroom between the 2 bedrooms is centrally located, right? In terms of size, however, in Damac it's like almost between 11 and 12 square foot. In Latilia the bedroom sizes are between slightly bigger, like 15, almost 15. This is like 12.5. okay. In Greenville, it's even in Greenville is also it's slightly bigger. The bedrooms are, this is very big, 17 and 13.2, right? I'm talking about the other 2 bedrooms right now. When we go to the master bedroom as well, in Damac, the master bedroom is fairly big, 16 square foot, and walk-in closet, and the bathroom is a bit compact than the other 2 layouts, right? Walk-in closet is 3 square meters and bathroom is like 3.8 square meters, whereas in Latilia the master bedroom is, where's the master bedroom? Okay, 16.8 square meters, and the walk-in closet and master bathroom are slightly bigger than Damac. Same case with in MR the master bedroom is slightly smaller, and the master bathroom and walk-in closet are slightly bigger, right? So this is the 4 bedroom detailed comparison. Let me just summarize, because it might be a little too much. Let me just summarize. Overall, Damac overall has a bit of a compact layout, I must say that. Around 24 square meters in terms of living plus dining area space, and both other projects have slightly bigger layouts, right? Even the rooms, Damac has a bit of a compact room placement, whereas the other 2 projects have bit of a slightly bigger ones, slightly bigger layouts, right? Now let's go to 5 bedroom, and then after that I'll give my inputs, give my opinion about the 4 bedroom and 5 bedroom, and which is better than which layouts. Okay, when it comes to 5 bedrooms, however, I'm not taking Latilia 5 bedrooms because the deviation is too much, right? I'm comparing Greenwell versus Damac Islands, because in Latilia as I said again, Damac Islands 5 bedroom can be compared with the 4 bedroom plus made in Greenville. I mean, it's not 100% ideal comparison, but in terms of price, in terms of number of bedrooms, it's like you could say around 75 to 80% of a similar comparison, not 100% comparison, right? But for comparison purposes, let's understand these 2 products, and it will make sense once I am done the comparison. Once I give my feedback, it will make sense. Okay, so Latilia has just 4 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms, whereas Greenville has 4 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms plus maids. This one, there's 5 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms plus 1 powder room. So as I said again, 75 to 80% of a similar comparison, right? Okay, now let's go to the floor plans of Damac 5 bedroom, starting from the ground floor. Again, let's compare the living area versus the living area of Damac and MR. Now, unlike the 3 bedroom, in 4 bedroom it's more or less similar. You get 32 square foot in the 4 bedrooms. Here you get again 32 square foot in the 4 bedrooms. So more or less similar, right? So Damac, it's more or less similar, right? Even the kitchen is like 10 square meters. Here, yeah, kitchen is slightly smaller. The ground floor bedroom has 10.5 square meters. Guest room has like 13 square meters, so it's slightly bigger. But in Damac, you get an attached washroom. In MR, you don't get an attached washroom for the guest bedroom. Okay, it's separate. It's a common washroom. However, in MR, there's a large entry foyer which cannot be found in Damac 5 bedroom. That I must mention. Okay, when you go to the first floor, the bedrooms in MR, Greenville, one is 15 square foot and one is like almost 13 square foot with attached washrooms. However, in Damac, if you go to the first floor, one is 13, one is 11, slightly smaller, which basically again share one washroom. It's not attached. These two rooms are sharing one washroom. When you go to the master bedroom is 16.5. In Damac it's almost 17.6. It's slightly bigger than MR. Again, the walk-in closet and master bathroom is in MR is slightly bigger than Damac, right? Let me summarize. I know it's confusing. Master bedrooms, Damac versus MR, 5 bedrooms, more or less similar. Damac is a little bigger than MR. Walk-in closets and bathrooms for master bedroom, MR is slightly bigger than Damac, right? All in all, like the other 2 bedrooms, MR is slightly bigger than Damac with attached washroom, but Damac does not have an attached washroom. There's a common washroom. One additional thing in Damac is the second floor with extra bedroom with an attached washroom, and the maid's room, which is also on the second floor, right? What I feel is, I mean, there are pluses and minuses in, like, okay, some like some bedrooms are larger than MR, some bedrooms, some aspects Damac is larger. So of course MR is MR, there is a quality for MR, but then there's an extra bedroom. You get a 5 bedroom plus maid for a price that is less than MR 4 bedroom. So I think that's a good deal. Okay, right, so that's about it. Let me just give me my feedback on the floor plans, and then let's move to the next part of it. Right now, what I feel is, when we look at the 4 bedroom layouts, as if you could remember, 4 bedrooms, MR has a bit of a compact size. So 4 bedroom versus 5 bedroom, if you have the budget to go for a 5 bedroom, I think 5 bedroom is better than a 4 bedroom, because in terms of size, number of bedrooms are extra. In terms of size also, it's okay. It's kind of, it's better than a 4 bedroom. The other thing is it's exclusive. It's limited supply, 5 bedrooms, right? If you remember the master plan, all the middle units are 4 bedroom and only the corner units are 5 bedrooms. So it's limited supply, right? You get 5 bedrooms plus a maid room, right? So all in all, I think 5 bedroom is a bit, it's a more exclusive product than a 4 bedroom in Damac Islands, right? If you have the budget, I think I would prefer going for a 5 bedroom over a 4 bedroom. So that is about the layouts comparison, right? Now let's go to the next section. Before moving to the next section, I missed something. I think I will have to talk about the payment plan, which we could not cover, right? So let me walk you through the payment plan of Damac versus MR. Damac, basically. Let me walk you through the payment plan of Damac. Right. So this is going to be the payment plan for Damac. You pay 20% down plus the Dubai land department fee of 4% and almost 20% per year, but it's a 1% payment plan, like with a 5% bulk payment every 6 months, right? Starting from the 3rd month, it's a 1% payment plan. So if you are looking at a 3 bedroom, we are looking at a price of like although the starting prices are 3.1 million, we are looking at a price point of like 3.4 3.5 million for a good 3 bedroom with a nice placement, right? So it's like around 700,000 dirhams in the beginning, and around 35,000 every month. That is the kind of payment plan that you are looking at, with a 5% pocket payment every 6 months, right? When you go to MR, let me just give you a rough idea of MR. You pay 10% down, 10% after 3 months, and then 20% every 6 months. Roughly, that's the payment plan. It might vary significantly, slightly it might vary depending on project to project. So that's the rough payment plan with MR, right? So that's about the payment plan. Now let's move on to the next section, where we are gonna compare the products off plan versus off plan, and then off plan versus ready. Now this is why I put this sheet. Let me just briefly walk you through starting prices. I'm comparing all the starting prices. Okay, I must mention that when you go to buy a product, most of these starting prices units would not be available. First thing, would be gone. Basically, there'd be 1 or 2 units in the starting prices. But if you have to get a unit with a better placement, then you have to spend a little more. Like if you say Greenville is 3.2 million starting price, then you'll have to look at 3.3, 3.4 million. Similarly, Damac Islands 4 bedroom starting at 2.2, but we are looking at at least 2.3, 2.4 million for a good unit, right? So for comparison purposes, I've taken all starting prices so that it's fair by every project, right? Let me briefly compare. Damac Islands per square foot rate is 32%, around 30% lesser than Greenville and around 15% lesser than Latilia. That is a summary, right? But you are going to get a similarly compatible project for a lesser price, right? When we go to the 5 bedroom, sorry, around 35 to 40% less than Greenville. The per square foot rate for Damac Islands 5 bedroom, less than Greenville 4 bedroom, right? That is the main thing that we need to take it into consideration. So if you remember, when we talked about the floor plans, there were some plus points for MR and Latilia, right? There seem to be some plus points, but when we look at the price, I'm talking about from a pure investor's point of view, right? From an end user's point of view, I understand it's your personal preference. If you want a bigger layout, then you have to look at a bigger layout. If you're okay with a compact layout, then that's fine, right? But from an investor's point of view, when you look at the numbers, these numbers make a lot of sense, right? Although the layouts, I must be frank, although the layouts are not that great for Damac Islands, of course, MR and other projects have done a better job with layouts. Although that is the case, still, from an investor's point of view, there's a lot of scope for you to make money in terms of appreciation and all, which we are going to talk now in the next section. So let me just briefly walk you now. Okay, now let's look off plan versus off plan. Yeah, okay, let's go to off plan versus ready comparison, right? So for off plan versus ready comparison, there are many projects, there are many communities around, ready communities close by. There's Arabian Ranches, there are projects in Damac Hills, so many projects. But for comparison purpose, I have taken Cherrywoods by Miras, because that is the closest ready community for Damac Islands, right? So this is Cherrywoods by Miras. So I'm taken this for comparison purposes. Let's look at the rental comparison. Before that, let me just briefly walk you through the capital appreciation, and I'll talk about it in detail in a moment, which is crazy, trust me, right? So these are the prices, currently going prices for 4 bedrooms in Cherrywoods, 4 million. That's the price that it is selling at. Okay, ready projects. For your information, Cherrywoods was launched in 2019 and it was completed around 2022, 2018, 2019, and it was completed around 2022, right? So these are currently trading prices. What happened? Right. So current trading prices again, 4 bedrooms, 4 million, 3.94. That is the rate, current trading prices. And look at the prices that these were traded initially. 2019, 2020, 1.8, 1.9, 2 million. So 100% of an appreciation in just 5 years, right? That's significant. That's a big number. Okay, okay. Now let's go back to the rentals of Cherrywoods. 4 bedrooms. I'm just comparing Cherrywoods 4 bedrooms with the Damac Island 5 bedroom, just for comparison purposes. Although we cannot compare it, right? Because Cherrywoods is just 3 bedrooms and 4 bedrooms. Corner units are 4 bedrooms, middle units are 3 bedrooms, and the sizes are also built up is smaller than Damac. But still, for comparison purposes, let's just get an idea, rough idea. Again, it's not 100% ideal comparison, but let's say around 70% ideal, right? 70% compatible. So if you look at the rentals, the highest rental has been rented at 265,000 dirhams per year. Long-term rentals I'm talking about on a 4-bedroom townhouse. Roughly 240, 250. That is what it's currently going at. Okay. So I think it would be fair to assume that on the time of handover, we can expect a minimum of 250,000 dirhams per annum annual rental on a Damac Islands. Let's say 5 bedroom for comparison purposes. Okay, let's say on a Damac, it's going to be a very minimum figure. Of course, it's going to be, practically speaking, maybe 300,000 or more than that, given the exclusive concept of this project. I'm talking like once a community is entirely sold out, entirely completed, it's going to even surpass that, because the entire everything is completed, water bodies are completed. So I'm talking about on handover. Let's say it's 250,000. Let's be very conservative, right? If you look at 250, still if you make it 250,000, it's you're looking at rental net gross rental yield of 7.75%. I have even included the Dubai land department fees as total net cost of the project unit, right? Once you minus all the costs, minus the service charge, we are looking at like between 6.5 and 8% of a net rental yield return minimum on a townhouse. That is crazy. Generally on townhouses the rental is less and the capital appreciation is high. That is what townhouses are known for. But 8% of a rental return on a townhouse is amazing. It's wonderful. It's nice, right? But practically speaking, once the property is ready, once the community is handed over, like we are looking at like 5 to 7 years ahead of now, you can expect a rental yield of about at least 325,000. At least 325,000. 5 to 7 years ahead of now. That is the kind of practical rental you can expect given the exclusivity of this project, of this location, right? This will further make sense once I'm going to explain to you the future developments that are coming up in this location. Once I'm done with that, this will make sense a lot. You'll understand what I'm talking about. So let's go to that section now. Let's talk about, okay, we have spoken about the rental ROI. Now let's talk about the surrounding developments that have been happening over the past few years. Okay, so this is the idea. Now you understood that Cherrywoods has been projects, townhouses in Cherrywoods have seen appreciation of like almost 100% and even beyond that over the past 5 years, right? Now, for us to really understand if Damac Islands is really worth it, we have to understand how this happened for Cherrywoods. What factors basically contributed to appreciation of Cherrywoods, and are those same factors still valid, will be available for the next 5 to 10 years? What is happening in this area? What happened in this area over the past 7 to 10 years back? What is happening in this area over the next 5 to 10 years? In line with that only, it will make sense. You'll be able to understand all what I said about rental yield, about the demand for 4 bedrooms, 5 bedrooms. Everything will make sense at this point once I'm done with this section. Okay. So now we are talking about Cherrywoods, right? Cherrywoods, as I said, was launched in 2019 and it was completed by 2022. Okay. Now, what are the developments that have been ongoing, that were going on around that period, that caused this much of an appreciation? I'm talking about developments that have been going on in this Dubai land, in this surrounding area from 2016, 2017 up until present. Okay. Because for appreciation, we need to understand. Always appreciation depends on a few factors. Of course, one is the developer, the quality of the development itself, right? During off plan you buy a project, once the project is ready, once people see the development completed, and if the developer is reputed and everything, there's going to be like 25-30% of an appreciation for that building itself, for that our community itself, right? If it's a exclusive community like Damac Islands waterfront exclusive concept, then the appreciation is going to be even higher than that. The other thing is the surrounding developments, infrastructure developments, road networks, metro connectivity, surrounding communities, how population growth in the surrounding developments, demand for the surrounding communities. That is another major thing that causes appreciation, right? So if you understand Cherrywoods, around this period, the main neighbor of Cherrywood, Town Square, there was a lot of developments in Town Square. There was a lot of new launches happening. Town Square was launched in 2015. And even today new launches are happening. So there is a lot of significant new launches, new townhouses, new apartments being launched in Town Square, and the Town Square demand was eventually step by step growing. Over the past 1 year only, Town Square rentals have increased by more than 15%, just for an idea, right? There were new launches happening in Dubai, Mudon by Dubai Properties. New clusters were launched around this period. Sustainable City which is a sustainable, which is a modern, which is a new innovative concept of townhouses. And so in this community there was some new initiatives taken, renewable energy related initiatives that were taken. There was a school that saw some expansion, which was, I think it was Fair Green International. So it got expanded, which means basically it got expanded to cater to the new demand, right? Increasing demand of population. There's Damac Hills. There were launches happening in Damac Hills. There were launches happening in Arabian ranches, right? New communities were launched. New reportage. It's not a big developer, but still new. There were a lot of new communities that were launched along this stretch, and a lot of ongoing launches that have been happening in the already existing master communities, right? Not only that, the demand, I mean, just to understand, for example, another significant thing that happened was the Dubai Hills mall that was opened in 2022. MR Dubai Hills, where is it? This is Dubai Hills by MR. Dubai Hills mall was opened in 2022. That's a major attraction, right? You have direct accessibility through Sukim Street to Dubai Hills Mall, right? So that was opened in 2022. A lot of communities, sub-communities, lot of clusters were launched. A lot of, like, a new, for example, a new medical, a new hospital was opened in Motor City around this period. Lot of intersections and road expansion work have been happening. A lot of intersections were opened around, a few intersections were opened to facilitate transportation to these Arabian ranches, to Serena Town Square. So a lot of intersections were opened along this Sukim Street and E611. Some developments were happening along E611. So these all show I'm talking about over the past 5 to 7 years, developments around this location. These all show that these expansions, these developments are happening to cater to the increased population, because population is actually moving from this Dubai central parts. Population is moving towards the eastern part. The government is planning that, and they are doing it, right? So in line with all those, to cater to those population, these infrastructure developments happen, and that is why communities like Cherrywood have been gaining a lot of traction, demand, right? Quality product, nice place to live, people are moving in, that's it. People are paying the money and they are moving in. So that's why that has been happening, right? Now, okay, the past developments make sense. That is why Cherrywoods got appreciated by 100%. But what is the guarantee that this would sustain for the next 5 to 10 years? What's the guarantee, right? That is what matters for Damac Islands, right? That is how we can understand if Damac Islands is a good investment. Okay, let's look at the communities that are yet to be launched, that were launched over the past 1 year, within the past 1 year, and then that are being launched in the future, right? There's MR Heights, which is a very big community. There's MR Oasis. There's Damac Riverside. Again, there's Damac Lagoons. That also is almost completed, but there's Damac Lagoons. People will be starting moving to that Damac Lagoons. From this side, there's Aldar's Athlon. There's Majid Al Futim, Garfoods. So many master communities. New master communities I'm talking about. When I was talking about Cherrywood, I didn't talk about the launch of new master communities. I only talked about new clusters in existing master communities. But now we are looking at so many new master communities itself. So what does that mean? A master community means only not just apartments and not just townhouses. It means new schools, new malls, new hospitals, new roads, a whole new infrastructure. I mean, if you look at the map, this area is very like green, and this area is basically desert. If you look at the map, right? 5 to 7 years ahead of now, we are looking at this area also would be just like this area. It would be green, it would be full, it would be filled, right? So once that happens, along the process, there is going to be a lot of appreciation. I think 100% of an appreciation within a period of 5 to 7 years is not going to be that big of a challenge, given that, one more thing I must mention, I forgot, the world's largest airport, Al Maktoum Airport, it's directly connected through E611, right? That's going to be functional by 2030. So once that happens, once all these developments are up and running, just imagine the kind of appreciation that you can expect in this location, right? So I'm not going to talk too much about it. So these are the future developments. One more thing I must mention, one quick thing. I already told you about the new community developments that are happening around this location. These are the new metro lines. There's Etihad Railway. This is Etihad Railway, right? This is Etihad Railway, the new railway that's going to connect GCC countries. If you look at the metro future lines, that's expected over the next, by 2040, over the next 10 years. There's a metro pink line, there's a metro yellow line, there's a metro blue line. 3 metro lines, right, around the community. So just imagine how much of what kind of a potential this project, given the limit, given the exclusive concept, what kind of a potential this project is going to carry over the next 5 to 10 years, right? Okay, now the closing remarks. Before talking about the closing remarks, let me just tell you one thing. Now we understood the project, we understood the layouts and everything. We just one quick thing about the demographic of people moving into Dubai, right? Previously, Dubai, so many South Asians were only moving into Asians. These people are only moving into Dubai, living in Dubai. But now it has been global. It has gone global already over the past few years. It has gone global. Now the people moving in are a global audience. From a lot of Europeans are moving in, a lot of Asians too. Asians also, Asian millionaires. The highest millionaire migration is expected in this year. So from all over the world, Japan, China, UK, the US, a lot of Germans, and everywhere, right? So the needs of this demographic is totally different. Some people prefer larger layouts, more greenery. Some people prefer more compact layouts, like for example, Western countries, people from Western countries, they would prefer more compact layouts. It's easy to maintain, because I mean that's the kind of layouts that are available in those countries. If you can understand, if you could understand, some people would prefer waterfront lifestyle. Some people would prefer golf facing. So people with different preferences are moving into Dubai, right? So there is going to be demand, and these developers, we need to understand, these developers forecast, they have separate R&D teams, they do the study of who is moving in, and after that only they launch projects, they launch communities, they design the floor plans and all based on the demand that is expected in the future, right? So we need to understand that as long as the concept is novel, just like this is a unique concept, waterfront unique concept, as long as the developer is reputed, as long as we know the developer is good, if we see that this project is affordable, this payment plan is affordable, price is very affordable, price makes sense, then I think you have to just make the investment. You have to choose the right unit, of course, which I'm going to talk about in a moment, and then you should just go for the investment, right? Because you're going to make money for sure, right? Just see how Cherrywood makes money. I'm just giving you Cherrywoods. I mean, Cherrywoods, it can't be 100% compared. It's just a community. It's not, there is no exclusive concept in it. It's just a gated community, but still see how it made money, right? Okay, so that's just a remark that I wanted to give. Now let's just understand whom this project is suitable for, right? As I said in the beginning, not every investor is not every project is meant for every investor, at least for every purpose of investment. So talking about this project, I told you in the very beginning around 5,000 units are expected in this project in total, right? So we are expecting closer to handover. We are expecting a significant number of units launched, units being ready, and a lot of people will want to exit the market at that time. So I don't think this would be the ideal investment for a flipper if you want to flip at handover or closer to handover, because there's going to be a lot of supply during that period. Although I told you there's so much potential, there's so much future developments happening around the location, but it will take some time for people, for investors to realize that. So it's not going to happen over the next 2 to 3 years. It will take at least 5 to 7 years for people to realize the potential, and for people to pay you that buck, for people to pay you extra 100% appreciation, right? So the best case, if you want to flip, generally speaking, this would not be the best case. However, we can pick and choose selected few, for example 5-bed units close to amenities, very unique unit placements. Yes, that has the potential to make around, you could say around 50 to 75, at least 75% of an appreciation is possible if we pick the unit in a very wise manner, right? That is doable, but generally speaking, it's not good for flipping. Other thing is, yes, rental income, you can expect a pretty decent rental income, 8% plus. Once it's ready, you can expect 7 to 8% plus, and it will keep increasing every year. And another thing is, this is a very good investment for short-term holiday home rentals, because solely because of the unique concept, right? It's going to be very, very attractive for short-term holiday home rentals for tourists. You can expect between 13 to 15% of rental ROI on short-term holiday home rentals on this project, right? So yeah, so just wanted to give an overview. I mean, of course, as I said, every investor is unique, every project is unique. So we have to have one-on-one discussion to understand what your needs are, and then see if this is exactly suitable for you. Or I mean, what project? Which is it? A 4 bedroom? Is it a 5 bedroom? What kind of investment strategy we can devise? How can move forward? Right? Okay. So this was a just general overview, general idea of the project. Hope you were able to get a clear idea. Please feel free to comment on any of your thoughts. You can ask any questions, comment. This is my first video, by the way, so of course I know I need to we every video we have to improve something. We have to add value. So if there's any comments, any genuine comments, any feedback, please, I'd be really happy to listen to you and improve based on those. So hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you.